So finance tracking apps. What do finance tracking apps do? Well, finance tracking apps can help you track your personal finances and kind of give you a better idea of where your money is actually going. They can also help you to find ways to save and create a budgeting plan for yourself. The apps are typically designed for personal budgeting, and some apps also help you track credit card balances and money in banks and brokerages. So here you can see an app on the picture, kind of, and it tells you how many days are left in the month and how much money you have left in your budget for the said month. So do budgeting apps cost anything? Many apps with more limited features are free. Others with more tools and features come at a small cost. The difference between a budgeting app and an accounting software. Budgeting apps can be downloaded on your mobile phones or tablet to be used on the go. Most accounting softwares don't have this option. Budgeting apps generally have fewer features compared to accounting apps. And additionally, accounting softwares more commonly have a cost associated with them, while many budgeting apps are free. So what are the best budgeting apps and what do they offer? So the first one is we have Mint. It is free. And if you want to use Mint, you must sync all of your financial accounts, or at least the ones you want to have tracked. Mint allows you to track your spendings, and this is in turn to help you create a budget and set goals for yourself. You can create a sign-up and receive notifications on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis about your spending habits. The next one you have is You Need a Budget. And it's hyper-focused on creating a budget for yourself to save the most money possible. This app does come at a small fee, but there is a 34-day free trial, and it's about $84 a year. It works by syncing your financial accounts, and then it analyzes and finds the best way for you to create a budget. Next, we have envelopes. This app uses what is known as the envelope system to help you save and budget your money. Basically, you'll create a virtual envelope and label each of the specific expenses, and then you'll divvy up the money that you want to spend on each. So you'll have one envelope for groceries, one envelope for luxuries, one envelope for travel expenses, and then you'll be able to more accurately decide what you want to spend your money on. This system is more of a manual budgeting app than the other ones, and because the other ones more analyze your spending habits and then it'll create a budget for you, but this one helps you track it yourself. So how do we sign up and use Mint? So you'll start by clicking create an account on the Mint, once you download Mint onto your device, I guess, to your tablet or your phone or something. And then to create an account, you must provide an email and password, as well as your region and phone number. So we can see that we have a user ID and password. This is what's going to show when you first open the Mint application. And then you want to click on the new to into it at the bottom, where you're going to click on the create account button there. Then from there, you'll be brought to the rightmost picture, and that's what you'll see on your screen. You'll need to provide your email, password, confirm your password by retyping it, put your country, your postal code, and then a phone number. And then after that, you'll be able to have your account. So once you're into your account, you will have to provide your first name and then tell the app what your goal is. So here you can see that it's currently asking Macaulay what she would like to, what gets her most excited about the app. So you can see that the options are be more in control of my budget, crush my debt with confidence, understand my spending habits, and I'm not sure, and feel overwhelmed. So these options are kind of to help the application gain a better understanding of what you want from it. So the last step of creating your account is to link up your bank account. This will allow the app to analyze and categorize your spending. So it's saying that it'll do all the math for you and automatically do all the budgets, contrary to the envelopes app, which would just give you the numbers, and you need to decide for yourself what you're like. You have to do all the math yourself. So once you connect your first account, you're gonna add an account by clicking on one of your banks that you would like to use, and then go through the next steps kind of thing. You can see that you can see the total of your net worth, your cash, credit, and investment totals. You will be able to see all your recent transactions, plus you can use the goals section to start setting goals for your spending. The picture on the left here, you can see all of your accounts, so how much is in each of your accounts, and then you can see the transactions that you have happened. So you can see she spent $20.76 shopping, and then she got a ride share, which is like a carpool, and she spent $14.35 there. So it helps you to kind of track your money. Then below your transactions, you'll see your goals, where you can, if you connect your accounts, then you'll be able to like set goals for yourself, so the app can help you to attain your spending goals. You can set bill reminders so you never forget a payment. You set your budget in the budget section. You can also use the cash flow section to how much you have coming in and going out. So it'll tell you in the cash flow how much you got, how much money you're making compared to how much you're spending. So you can tell if it's a sustainable amount of, like, your decisions are sustainable and how smart you're being kind of thing. Your budget will make sure that you, for every day, if you, it'll kind of make sure that you don't go over how much money you wanted to spend that day accidentally. Then the spending section breaks your spending down into categories. So here you can see a pie chart where it says sort of how much of your overall spendings you spent on transportation, bills and utilities, food and dining, and shopping. And it'll help you to more understand and better understand, to see where all of your money is actually going to. So you want to set a goal. How are we gonna set our goal? You can join the 5K Savings Challenger, or you can create your own goal. You'll start by selecting what kind of goal you want to set. There's a list of preset goal types to choose from. So some examples are boost my financial health. In this, you can see you want to crush credit card debt, you're going to save for a rainy day, conquer my loans. And then strengthening my future, can prepare for retirement, save for college, or buy a home. And save for something special, you can try to take a trip. So all of these are different things that you want to save for or kind of fix, like the credit card debt or the loans. So it's all going to help you in different ways to try to conquer these conflicts. So setting goals. Once you select your goal category, you will need to name your goal. So if you want to buy a car, you can name your goal, and then you will want to, on the next, you're going to want to spend how much you want to save for the car. So say you named your car brand new Porsche or something, and then you put how much money you need to spend so that you could actually attain that goal. Lastly, you want to say when you want to achieve this goal by. So here in this example, you want to attain this goal by December 2020. Then it'll tell you how much you will have to save this month in order to reach this goal. You'll click Create Goal to finalize the entry. So how do we set a bill reminder? To set a bill reminder, simply click on the Bill Reminder tab. Next, add your description, the amount, and when the reminder should be set for. Finally, click Add. Review your spending. Once your financial institution has been added, you'll be able to see a breakdown of all your spendings. On October, in the picture, it says that you spent a total of $600 this month. So almost about half of it, so you can guess about $270 or so dollars has been spent on uncategorized things. Then a good chunk has been spent on home, and then bills and utility and food and dining, and then some miscellaneous categories over here. So it'll tell you to exactly what you're spending all of your money on. So how do we create a budget? To create a budget on the app, click on create a budget. Seems easy. You will need to then list your monthly income. If you do not have a monthly income, you can select I do not have a monthly income. You can see here, it'll ask you what your monthly income is. Then you'll type it in right here in the big red box in the middle. And then if you don't have a monthly income, right at the very bottom, you can click on I do not have a monthly income. Next, you'll want to click on add monthly expenses by clicking on the add expenses, which you can see as the next add expenses here on the last page about the monthly income. And once you click on that, you'll be brought to your add your monthly expenses page. So to start, you want to click on add an expense, and then you'll put in a title and then how much that expense is. So the app will track and give suggested amounts based on what your what it's analyzed about your spending habits thus far. So creating a budget. Once your budget has been created, you will be able to see the breakdown of how you are doing on your budget. And it'll show any progress bars of how much of your monthly budget you've already spent. So here we can see that you have a budget of $657 for shopping this month, and you've already spent 24 of those dollars. And then on the right, you can see that you have $633 left of the original 657.